Something about the second semester of university always feels like I'm running against the clock and I don't take time to really slow down, even though I know I should, which just adds so much unnecessary stress into our lives if we don't check in with ourselves often. Even if you're a working professional or you're a student like me, taking the time to check in with yourself helps so much in juggling all the different facets of life as a student or if you're working. And doing morning pages has allowed me to start my days off with a clean slate, and it has felt so amazing. Good morning, you're all sitting on a packet of rice cakes right now. I had such a nice night last night. We went to go see the premiere or the second premiere of Fortune's movie. It was really cool. It was so sick. Like, oh, just everything. I was just really inspired by it. It made me, it's like, wow, like this is what's going on in Dublin, in this little island of art. I just thought it was so great. And then Luke, Jose, and I went to Workmans after. I hadn't been to Workmans in a while. Like, if you're from Dublin, I don't know. Workman's isn't my vibe, but it like could be my vibe on a certain day. I'm just home now. Today is Wednesday. It's like 11 right now. I've got class at 12, so that's what I'm about to head to.
There's always in. There might be some love zones. There's a reason.
I've had such a reflective and eye-opening month and as well as week. Today is the 1st of February and I thought I'd just reflect on January. I learned a lot about myself in January, the first month of 2025. I have yearly goals set out that I would like to achieve, and I think now is obviously the time to start kind of sowing those seeds. It's spring. It really does feel like spring. I feel like I've been waiting months for spring to come and it's finally arriving and I'm so excited. But yeah, I this week was a lot about balancing life as someone who is more creative and who leans towards the arts. So we'll say I love to bring ideas in my head to life. That's one of the reasons that I love making YouTube videos, and I feel like, but I also really love learning and I love university, and that wasn't always the case, but I've really come to appreciate my course and what it has taught me about so many different things. So but I've always struggled with that because I wasn't always an academic child and I didn't get the best grades, and my siblings were doing a lot better than me, and I was never good at maths, and I was always just really stressed out about school for a lot of my childhood and throughout secondary school. So yeah, I just always felt kind of bad about myself, and like I wasn't gonna do well in college, and I'm not supposed to be in UCD and all these things. But I've really come to know that education is very personal and we all learn in different ways, and we all like learning different things, and we're not always going to enjoy doing the same things. That's just not how life works. We're all different. We all have different likes, interests, and preferences to everything. And along the way of being a university student, I've just really come to enjoy my course. Yeah, that's all to say that I think January was about balancing, wanting to succeed academically, but also nurturing that creative side of me, and kind of that side of my inner child, and to just be with her, along the way. And as I grow older, I feel like that's something that I really need to be very conscious of. I had a little breakdown at the end of the month just because everything was so overwhelming, just the first weeks back to college, and then trying to actually be an adult and have adult responsibilities. It is a lot of work and it is a lot to do. So yeah, I did have a little breakdown at the end of the month, but I'm all good now. January was a very reflective month for me, but I'm glad to be going into spring with a new, different perspective of life. I actually haven't formally introduced you guys to my bonsai. This is Alexander Hamilton. It's ironic saying that now because Alexander Hamilton is from Hamilton, and I didn't even realize that when I was naming him. But anyway, this is Alexander Hamilton, Al for short. He'll be in a lot of my videos. You'll probably see him more and more as I get into a bigger space and finish uni and all that stuff. I am a reader, I'm a writer, I'm a thinker, I'm a feeler, I am all of those things. By my desk, right now, I have so many things just to write on. I have a scrapbook here, I have something for college, I have my French book, I have my planner, I have another notebook from my friends gave me that I write content ideas in, I have my own personal journal, I have my book here, and I have my another journal for my morning pages. I've been doing morning pages in here, which has been really, really great. I think it really helps me to have a clean slate to the day and not be so anxious throughout the day and not have racing thoughts throughout the day. What I've been reading, I'm still reading. I have been started reading The Prodigal Summer. I haven't been on my reading game recently, and I don't know what's going on. I just can't bring myself to sit down and read, which is really annoying. I think it's because I've been so stressed just about college and life stuff. I feel really uncertain in my life right now, but I am also certain of a lot of things, so it's just very conflicting, which added to my stress. But yeah, I just haven't been able to sit down. But it's a really beautiful book. It's written so beautifully, and I'm only kind of getting to know the characters now and getting into the story now. I'm on page 77, which isn't that far in, but from what I've been reading so far, it's just written really beautifully. In my journal, I'm going to do a little February spread now, just to plan out this next month. I love a new month. January was kind of a limbo, but I feel like I'm actually really excited to go into February and the start of spring, and I just think these next few months are actually going to be quite amazing, and I'm very excited. Thought I would share what I've been doing in my journal recently that's new. I've been doing top 3 favorites of the month, my favorite memories of the month. This is what the spread looks like. For January, I have Phoenix Park with Luke, and then I have being home in Galway for a few days, and then the third one was my last semester of undergrad. I started my last semester of undergrad. And then I have a monthly favorite memory. For this, I wrote Phoenix Park with Luke because I just had a great day that day, and it was just really lovely to kind of get out and to do something different that we haven't done before and that I haven't done before, and take a bike. We just spontaneously rented these bikes for an hour and then just rode around Phoenix Park, and it was just a great experience. I put down that I can only include one memory, but I have 2 favorite memories from this month, which was I did an artist date to the Botanic Gardens that you saw earlier, which was so nice as well. Again, this artist date concept comes from The Artist's Way. I have an obstacle that I overcame this month, and for me, again, January was a very enlightening month so to speak. For me, I wrote down here fix relationship with social media, pick one day as socials day, and do detoxes. I haven't had I did a 1 week social media detox, and then I got it back for a day, and then I was like, I don't enjoy being on social media. Like I love making YouTube videos, and I love like posting pictures on Instagram, like it's really fun, but I just don't like, I think for me it's just I get really anxious seeing what other people are doing, and that like that comparison thing, which is really not great. I know it's so bad to compare your life with other people, but sometimes I really just can't help it, and I know it's not a great thing, so I'm just like, why not just take that out altogether and just delete social media. So I've decided to just do like 1 week detoxes, and then just have 1 day in the week where I have social media back, and like maybe update people who I stay in contact with through social media. I already deleted TikTok like a few months ago. And then I have January highlights, and this is just like, this is what the spread looks like. I missed a load of days because I only started it like here, and I found that it like forces me to kind of create, you know, good memories for myself. But yeah, those are some things that I've implemented into my journaling practice that I'm going to be taking with me forward. Guys, this memory card problem is so bad. But anyways, but yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments or something. I don't know. But yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.